In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, get your accredited master's degree today with Bayan in Islamic theology, Islamic leadership, Islamic chaplaincy, or in Islamic studies. This top-tier institution opens the possibility of studying with renowned faculty members from around the world who are traditionally trained, alongside practitioners and academics from prestigious Western institutions, and all under one roof. Study each semester for 1 to 2 weeks on campus and finish the rest of your coursework online.
The students here at Bayan are actually teachers. They taught me a lot. I mean, I benefited from the discussion more than I really thought I would. I mean, each person brought a very unique perspective.
Join our growing network of students and graduates serving the needs of our communities as imams, leaders, chaplains, scholars, and the educators of tomorrow.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين فاطر السماوات والأرض وجاعل الظلمات والنور ثم الذين كفروا بربهم يعدلون. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله لا نبي بعده صلى الله تعالى عليه وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. Alhamdulillah, once again, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His many, many blessings. One of the most important blessings, certainly, as we do say every time, is the blessing of Iman, the blessing of faith, and the blessing of Al-Islam. One of the most important aspects of Islam is about teaching us how to be balanced in life. At-tawazun fil haya. To be balanced in life. And why balance is so important in our life? To answer to that questions, there is an ayah in the Holy Quran in Surah Ar-Rahman. And I'm sure that many Muslims are very much familiar with Surah Ar-Rahman. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَالسَّمَاءَ رَفَعَهَا وَوَضَعَ الْمِيزَانَ. And the sky, He raised it up high to the sky. And then He set the balance. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us an illustration on the importance of balance in life by saying that He raised the sky highly to the up, and then He set the balance. وَوَضَعَ الْمِيزَانَ. Why it is so important for Allah to set the balance, and by mentioning that He raised the sky highly? Because Allah wants to tell us that without balance, the sky can collapse. Therefore, brothers and sisters, similarly to our human life, our life is in need of that balance. And without that balance, our life can collapse. To make it clearer, more clear, if you just see the civilization that people are proud of today called modern civilization, and particularly, specifically what some people call Western civilization, you see how life had become so much in danger. We are on the brink of that dangerous situation. Why? Because the people have lost their balance in life. Now, what does it mean to say that Western civilization are not balanced or modern civilization is not balanced? Because human's life has three components. It's very, very important to understand that we can only be humans and perfectly humans when we maintain three components of our life. And those three components of life are, number one, physical and material components of life. Number two, intellectual components of life. And number three, spiritual components of our life. Now, Islam, as the deen of balance, this religion that comes to maintain that balance in life, has come to maintain every single component of that life. Materially speaking, physically speaking, for example, how Islam pays attention to the importance for the people to struggle so that they can build this world. In fact, among the most fundamental responsibility of our humanity, or as us as human beings, is to build this world, to turn this world into a better place for everyone to live and to enjoy, to make this world, in the terminology, in the language of some Christian friends, they call it heaven and earth, to become Jannah on this earth. How to make this planet, this earth, as a place for everybody to enjoy, to be happy, to get rest, to get peaceful, to get justice, tranquility, and so on and so forth. So Islam then teaches the Muslim to struggle and to strive so that we can build economy. We build, infrastructure, streets, buildings, homes, create means of transportation, airplanes, and others. Islam obligates the Muslims to get out, look for the bounties of Allah. فَإِذَا قُدَتِ الصَّلَاةُ فَانْتَشِرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ وَابْتَغُوا مِنْ فَضْلِ اللَّهِ. And if salat is done, then get out, spread in the land and look for the bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu, O believers, kulu mimma fil ardi halalan tayyiba. Eat everything that you have in this earth, but halal and tayyib, which is halal and tayyib. Islam wants the Muslim to be physically healthy and fit. And so Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam encourages the Muslim to teach their kids to swim, to ride horse, for example, and so on and so forth. You can name it. My point here, brothers and sisters, that a part of that Islamic teaching is the importance of maintaining our physical body, our physical existence. But we are humans not only because of physical. We are humans not only because of materials. We are humans also because of that second component of life, and that is intellectuality. And it is one of the things that makes humans honorable and respectful, because of the capacity of being intellectual, the capacity of that aql, minds. And therefore Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, as Allah said to him about Adam, allama Adam al-asma'a kullaha. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught Adam the names. It means that Adam, our father, and us was prepared to be intellectually capable. And because of that intellectuality, or the components of life in terms of intellectuality, we can think. And because of the capacity of thinking, we are able to create and innovate. We're able to build civilization. We're able to innovate means of transportations. And we can make this dunya easy for everyone to live. Because of that aql. The advancement of science and technology, for example, is one of that Islam encourages the Muslim to do. Because by mastering science and technology, we can make our life easier And you can see that today, brothers and sisters, in this pandemic time, when we can not meet one another, we can utilize the capacity of minds, our aql, to create such as this media. Either the social media, you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have Twitter, you have all these are the results of that aql. And therefore the Holy Quran plays such a great attention to our aql. أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ, don't you think? أَفَلَا تَتَدَبَّرُونَ أَفَلَا تَتَفَكَّرُونَ. All these are encouragement for the Muslim to utilize their reason, their aql. This is the second component of life. But the most important components of life is certainly about spirituality. It's about ruh. Allah says about human beings, وَنَفَخْنَا فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِنَا, and we have breath unto him something out of our spirit. That spirituality makes us real human beings, because through spirituality you can see what you cannot see by your physical eyes. You can grasp the greatness of Allah. You can sense the presence of Allah because of the ruh. And that's what the modern civilization is lacking. Modern civilization is very much materialistic, and their ability to judge is based on their physical judgment. Nothing else is about physical and materials. يَعْلَمُونَ ظَاهِرًا مِنَ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَهُمْ عَنِ الْآخِرَةِ هُمْ غَافِلُونَ. They know all physical and material things in this life, but they are careless about the akhirah. But with our spirituality, with our ruh, we can become closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We can remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We can establish salat. And brothers and sisters, let me end with this. For that reason, fasting is obligatory. Fasting has become an obligation because Allah wants us to enhance and strengthen, empower our spirituality. كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. Through that healthy and strong spirituality, we can become closer with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that closeness, al-qurba min Allah azza wa jal, gives us power, strength, motivation, courage in life. Why many people are so weak? Allah challenges us, Allah tests us, but we are so weak in facing the challenges of life. The reason is because we don't have that faith in Allah. And the reason why people don't have faith in Allah, because their spirituality had been overcome, become weakened by their material tendency. Materialism is so dominant in our life today. Therefore, we ignore the food, we ignore the drinking, we ignore some of worldly enjoyments for a while to train ourselves so that we can enhance back our spirituality, to become strong in our ruh, so that we can overcome our materialistic tendency, become egoistic, becomes materialistic. It is time now to balance our life, because only by balancing our life, we can be successful in life. And that's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to be. Muslims are those people who are strong physically, materially, sharp intellectually, but also healthy and strong in their spiritual being. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us all. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala strengthen us, always show us the guidance so that we can follow the truth as the truth and avoid the bad as the bad, the batil as a batil. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله العظيم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, get your accredited master's degree today with Bayan in Islamic theology, Islamic leadership, Islamic chaplaincy, or in Islamic studies. This top-tier institution opens the possibility of studying with renowned faculty members from around the world who are traditionally trained, alongside practitioners and academics from prestigious Western institutions, and all under one roof. Study each semester for 1 to 2 weeks on campus and finish the rest of your coursework online.
The students here at Bayan are actually teachers. They taught me a lot. I mean, I benefited from the discussion more than I really thought I would. I mean, each person brought a very unique perspective.
Join our growing network of students and graduates serving the needs of our communities as imams, leaders, chaplains, scholars, and the educators of tomorrow.
ITV, Call of Peace, Save Humanity.